And we want to take some more tributes. Again, if you have something that you want to share, a word of encouragement to the family, share about your experience with Peter, we invite you to just come by, give us your name, and we will create that opportunity for you.
Also, there are some individuals who were originally scheduled to be in this segment. Now, I apologize on behalf of Nadia. We don't know your faces. Feel free to come on over and let us know that you're here if you're originally scheduled to be in the segment. Now, I Love Music, representing the Photographers Club of Manchester. Clarendon, Suzette Gordon, please come with us.
Good morning, church. On behalf of all the photographers here in Maypen, my husband and I just want to do this tribute this morning. I have heard of a city John saw coming down from God out of heaven. The walls are of jasper, the gates are of pearls, and streets of pure gold. It tells of the pure river of life that flows from the throne. And when we have reached that beautiful place, we'll be known as we're known. Let's meet by the river over on that beautiful shore. Let's meet by the river where loved ones dwell that have gone on before. If you leave here first, just wait by the river. If I leave you here, that's where you'll find me. Let's meet by the river over on that beautiful shore. If you leave me standing here on this earth, just wait by the river. It's such a good place for us to dwell over there. And after I find you, let's go see Jesus. Then let's go find our dad and brother. Let's meet by the river over on that beautiful shore. Let's meet by the river over on that beautiful shore. Let's meet by the river where loved ones dwell that have gone on before. If you leave here first, just wait by the river. If I leave you here, that's where you'll find me. Let's meet by the river over on that beautiful shore. If you leave here first, just wait by the river. If I leave you here, that's where you'll find me. Let's meet by the river over on that beautiful shore.
Thank you so much to Suzette. Also, I want to say thanks to all the individuals who are out today. We have individuals who have heard about this on the radio, and they decided to travel on into the Maypen Seventh-day Adventist Church just to be here. So thanks to everyone who is out here today to offer their support to the family. Now back to the open tributes with us today. Wanted to say something a little bit extra from the Mandeville Regional Hospital, our social worker, Miss Melville.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here in spite of the circumstances. I think I just learned of the death of Peter, as he is known or called by, I think it's Thursday night. If my memory serves me well, it's a Thursday night or Friday night. But I decided that I would journey with Dr. Tupper here. There's something special about us as social workers. Let me just say that I'm the chaplain for the healthcare social worker of Jamaica. And presently, because of the lateness that I heard about it, the other committee members are not aware of this officially. So I'm going to take the liberty because to bring our condolences from that healthcare association. But before I do so, I just want to say that I had to be here because over the years, working at the Percy Junior Hospital, I have worked along with Dr. Kelly, Dr. Grace Kelly, for grief counseling. You know, there were times when that area had a lot of accidents, and you know, most of the cases would have been through Percy Junior Hospital and then goes to Mandeville Regional. No, and so during those days, we have shared moments doing grief counseling. And now it's her time and the family's time. So I thought that I should have been here to give the support. You will agree with me with that? So I just want to say, on behalf of the Healthcare Social Work Association and my family, I don't know the gentleman, but I know Mr. Kelly, Arnold Kelly, and Dr. Grace Kelly. I just want to say, you know, that is something that I don't think any human being really can appreciate. But you know what? I have learned that when someone dies in Christ, we must rejoice.
Amen.
So as we celebrate his life today, based on what I'm hearing and what I have seen in the program, this man was a godly man.
Amen.
Families, be strong, be brave, challenge, you know, your life by just living for Jesus, so that in the earth made new, you will see your loved one again. God bless you, and just keep faithful. Trust in the Lord. He will see you through. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Social worker from the Mandeville Regional Hospital, and now Miss Melville. Now, since we're here in Maypen, let me call one of the former mayors for Maypen to offer his tribute. Let me call Mr. Charles Larmond, justice of the peace in this area, with his tribute. I want to remind you we are here today for a celebration, Nadia, and I want, a lot of times when we talk about celebration, persons probably don't understand why would we celebrate at a time like this. Yeah. A little bit later we'll be sharing from the Bible where we're saying this word specifically. Yes.
Members of the bereaved family, ladies and gentlemen, good morning or good afternoon. Before I do this brief tribute, though, I want to, on behalf of my wife, Mrs. Leamon, offer our sincere condolences to the Kelly family. Ransford Kelly was a very, very good friend of ours, and we have been saddened by his sudden passing. I have never known his real name, before because I called him Peter from the first day I met him. And it was in the 70s when Peter came to live in my community. Mrs. Barrett brought him into Ransford, and he lived with the Barrett's family since. I found Peter a very, very committed person to his community. He was from the community and he was for the community. His involvement in Ramsbury's social development was very, very great. One of the first things that he contributed to the development of Ramsbury was the building of the Ramsbury Basic School. This school was built in memory of our late friend and counselor, Rowan Skyers. Peter was integrally involved from the first day that basic school was being built. When I became mayor of Maypen, Peter was literally connected to the council because every engagement that I had, Peter was the photographer. And one of the things I admired about him was his devotion to his work. If I said, Peter, we're going to be leaving the council at 9 o'clock, Peter is there half hour before 9 o'clock. And he would always come to me and said, Mr. Mayor, me too early, no? I say, all right, man, I know you are not a man who was going to be late. And I admired him for that. Peter loved children. Let me tell you that. He loved to play with children, and he loved to care for children. And, you know, when you meet an individual, and because of his relationship with children, you develop confidence in him, you develop a love for that person, and you're always able to trust that person. That was Peter. And today, we are all saddened. The community of Ransbury, especially, because a number of us from Ransbury are here because of Peter. He was truly a friend of the people and a friend for the people. So in closing, I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I have lost a brother and a friend. Sleep well, Peter. Thank you.
Want to thank one of the former mayors of Maypen, Mr. Charles Lehrman, just sharing his experience with Peter.